it's late. It's late. So first thing first is je finis travailler pour aujourd'hui. Je retourne à la maison. Yup. And parle en anglais. So today we want to keep a mental note for those who are fresh into investing, and it's a reminder for myself. Actually, these brick houses are quite nice. Okay, so let's begin with the most simple thing. When you invest something, it's always a risk, and the risk is losing everything. Alright, that's not the fun bit, unfortunately. Right, and if you ask me, I invested in lots of random stuff. Some of it is, I'm gonna admit, due to greed, so not good. Right. So the first rule of investing is never be greedy. Never invest under emotion. Never invest under greed. We need to have we need to have a plan, and that's about it, right? We need to have a plan for investment, a strategy, and is it a short term, long term, etc. Right? So yeah, that's one thing I have to keep reminding to myself: never overextend. So yeah, investment. So that's the thing, never overextend. Very critical. And so let's go to the second most important topic, because investment I only can talk so much and nothing else. Oh, another thing about investment is because you have multiple. If it's not fixed deposit or anything else, we want to we still need to diversify, blah blah blah. I think we covered the basics long time ago, but I will always bring it up because it's the basic. Noisy, we're gonna go somewhere quieter. Okay, so anyway, the first investment that I should make is actually to a house, right? Real estate. That's, no matter how you see it, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer not to do it, because it's just ridiculous. Because I've seen some of the prices for the apartments. I've seen some of the rental. Well, my rental is 1 bedroom, 1,007. I actually can pay a good premium monthly mortgages easily with 1,007. That's a lot of money. Alright, so but I can't do anything yet because it's not wise, because we need to be informed before we do all this risk. And this brings me to the first house that I bought, or the first apartment. Not house, right? It's not house. First apartment that I've bought is well, on one end, I was how to put it this way, I thought I would be staying there and build a career. That's one. Okay. Number two, I already have a long-term plan. But as we all know, that long-term plan did not really work out as planned for a few factors. Most important factor, I'm here. So in this case, the house now becomes not a burden. Luckily, it's not a burden, because don't say I bought a cheap apartment. Could have been cheaper. Could have been easily 40,000 to 50,000 cheaper. That would make my premium way lower. But no. So that's one thing I've learned so much, and I'm gonna just go brief through about all this investment. So all this investment that you put in, the reason why you don't put all in yet, you need to be informed. That's priority. That's always the first deal when it comes to investment. And first hand saying, yeah, no matter how you see it, you need to go in with a clear head, no emotions, nothing, just eye on the prize. And secondly, okay, I lost my second point. The informed, you want to put it. No, it was somewhere along the lines of you can lose it anytime in a whim. Are you ready to lose it? But that doesn't apply to this particular investment, because that's for high risk. That's also known as gambling. But again, I'm not gambling. Right? I'm investing in a high risk investment, aka gambling in another world. The only difference between this and that, the only reason is gambling. You go to casino, bet on a number, boom, done. Right? Fast pace, fast in, fast out. Whereas my case is I'm buying like stocks, assets, it depreciate over time, which is interesting because it's a long-term thing. That's why I have a few things in Malaysia as well. It's all long-term. I might end up bust, but it's a long game. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Cheap thrills or the long game. I really forgotten my second point. It is crucial. The thing is, it's very, very crucial. Yes, okay. Not to say this is the correct one, but the reason why we want to invest certain stuff, right? In this case, a house is I'm gonna pay rent regardless. Right? Remember 1,007? Okay, I'm gonna pay 1,007 whether I like it or not. So what is better spent on my 1,007 per month? You ask? That is invest in a property. Sure, you can pay a property worth 2 grand, but in the end it's still yours. That's the reason why the Malaysian one still stands, because it is something that I can fall back to, and at the same time you need to be prepared that anything can change, like me coming to Canada. So that's my investment in a nutshell, right? Yeah, it is high risk. I have to admit, it is high risk. Did I lose money? Not go broke, loss, but you can see a downward trend on a long-term wise. So that is the second part on investment, which I would say you sometimes just need to cut loose, right? Take a little loss, cut loose, get out. That is one thing I need to learn. So that's a whole nother topic by itself when the time comes. Until then, je te revis demain.